Welcome to Story Sprout, where every little story is a tiny seed. And today's tale might just grow something wonderful inside you. Welcome back to Alex's test. Last time, Alex discovered the hidden magic of the old stone bridge. Guided by the mysterious guardian, he stepped into trials that would test not his strength, but his heart. In his first challenge, Alex faced a mountain of chores he had promised to do but ignored. By working through it, he learned that responsibility is about more than just tasks. It's about keeping your word and earning trust. But the bridge was not finished with him yet. Ahead lay even harder trials, ones that would test his courage and his very spirit. Sit back and let's begin. As the golden dust swirled around Alex, his chest tightened. It felt as though the bridge itself was pulling him into another story, one he wasn't ready for. When the light faded, Alex found himself standing in a busy street, one he recognized, but couldn't quite place. The voices of children echoed in the distance, laughter mixing with something else, something heavier. Alex looked down. He was wearing a school uniform, but it wasn't his own. His sneakers had changed into worn-out shoes with frayed laces. He felt smaller, weaker, and then he heard a familiar laugh.
Wait a sec. This is my school? But why am I wearing someone else's clothes?
He turned, and there stood a group of kids, his classmates. Among them, he saw Tyler, a boy Alex usually didn't get along with. Tyler was pointing, snickering. But Alex realized with a jolt, Tyler wasn't looking at him. He was looking through him. Because at this moment, Alex wasn't Alex. He was Evan.
What? I'm Evan?
Suddenly, Alex understood. The bridge had placed him in another person's shoes, literally. This was his second trial.
Hey, Evan. Did you forget how to tie your shoes again? Or are you just trying to start a new fashion trend?
Look at his backpack. It's falling apart. My little brother has a better one than that.
Alex felt his cheeks burn, not his own, but Evan's. His throat tightened. It was like he could feel every sting of embarrassment Evan must have felt every day.
So this is what it's like for him. No wonder he sits alone at lunch.
For the first time, Alex wasn't just watching. He was living Evan's pain, and it hurt. Then something strange happened. Another version of Alex appeared, his real self, standing among Tyler's group, laughing along. This was Alex's memory played out before him.
Yeah, good one, Tyler. Ha ha ha. Wait, I laughed too? I was part of this? How could I do this?
His stomach dropped. He hadn't realized how much those small laughs could hurt someone, and now the bridge was giving him a choice. Stay silent like Evan always had, or speak up and change the story.
Stop it, Tyler.
Huh? What did you say, Evan?
I said stop it. You don't know what it feels like. Just because someone doesn't have the same stuff as you, doesn't mean you get to make fun of them.
The schoolyard grew silent. Even past Alex froze, his laughter cut short. Tyler blinked, taken aback as if no one had ever dared to talk back to him before.
Whatever. I was just joking.
But the damage of a joke isn't always seen by the joker. It's felt by the one who carries it. And Alex finally understood. The world around him began to shimmer again. Evan's body faded, and Alex was himself once more. The guardian appeared at his side.
Empathy is not just seeing another's pain, it is feeling it. You walked in Evan's shoes, and now you know the weight he carries.
I didn't know how much it hurt him when we laughed. I thought it was just harmless.
Many think so, but words can cut deeper than blades, and silence too can wound. To build a bridge between hearts, you must not only see others, you must stand with them.
I won't stay quiet anymore. If I see it happening, I'll speak up. I don't want anyone to feel the way Evan did.
A warm light filled Alex's chest. He felt stronger, not because he had defeated anyone, but because he had chosen to care. And as the light carried him forward, he knew the trials were getting harder. Responsibility had tested his actions. Empathy had tested his heart. The next would test something deeper still, his courage. As the golden light swirled around Alex once more, his heart raced. The first two trials had tested his choices and his compassion. But deep down, Alex knew there was something else. Something he avoided even thinking about. And the bridge wasn't going to let him hide from it. When the light cleared, Alex stood at the edge of a dark forest. The trees stretched tall and twisted, their branches clawing at the sky. A thick fog curled around the roots, and the air felt heavy, pressing against his chest.
Rusty, Guardian, anybody?
But this time, Rusty was nowhere to be seen. The Guardian did not appear either. Alex was alone. A distant howl echoed through the trees. Alex flinched.
Okay, it's just a trial. Just a test. Nothing can actually hurt me, right?
But the bridge had a way of making fear feel real. Alex stepped into the forest. Each crunch of leaves beneath his shoes echoed too loudly, like footsteps chasing him. Shadows shifted between the trees. Then, a voice hissed from the fog.
Alex, you're not good enough. You'll fail, just like always.
Who are you? Who do you think you are?
From the mist, a figure appeared. At first, Alex thought it was another person. But when the figure stepped forward, his stomach dropped. It was himself. A darker, twisted version of Alex with glowing eyes and a mocking grin.
You can't pass this trial. You were scared of a pile of dishes, remember? You couldn't even stand up for Evan until the bridge forced you to. You're weak. That's not true, isn't it? You run from your problems, you hide behind jokes, you think you can build bridges when you can't even face your own fears.
Courage isn't about monsters outside of us, it's about the shadows within. And Alex had to decide whether he would run from his own doubts or face them.
Okay, this is the trial. If I run now, I'll never forgive myself.
Alex planted his feet firmly on the ground. He looked his shadow straight in the eyes.
Yeah, I mess up sometimes. I forget things, I laugh at the wrong time, I get scared. But that doesn't mean I'm weak. It just means I'm still learning. And I'd rather keep trying than give up and listen to you.
The shadow sneered, but Alex didn't look away. His heart pounded, his hands trembled, but he held his ground. That was courage, not the absence of fear, but standing tall in spite of it.
You're not me, not the real me. I'm not going to let fear decide who I am.
And with those words, the shadow cracked like glass. Pieces of darkness shattered and dissolved into the air, leaving only the glow of light breaking through the fog. The Guardian appeared at last, stepping out from the light.
Well done, Alex. Courage is not about being fearless. It is about choosing to move forward, even when fear whispers in your ear.
I thought being brave meant you didn't get scared, but I was terrified just now.
All true courage begins with fear. It is what you do next that matters.
A new strength filled Alex's chest. He had faced his own shadow, and for the first time, he felt lighter. But even as he breathed with relief, the bridge began to tremble beneath his feet. Cracks split across the glowing stones. The ground shook violently and Alex nearly fell.
Wait, what's happening? Did I do something wrong?
Not every bridge is steady, Alex. Choices have consequences. Prepare yourself, for the hardest trial is yet to come.
And before Alex could ask what they meant, the bridge crumbled away beneath him. He plunged into darkness, falling, toward a trial that would test not just his strength or his heart, but his very spirit. So what do you learn from today's episode? Alex walked in another's shoes and learned the important lesson of empathy. That is to feel others' feelings and emotions. Then Alex had faced his own shadow and learned that true courage is not the absence of fear, but the choice to stand firm in spite of it. Next time if you see someone tease others, would you still think it's just joking? Would you be able to feel this person's pain? Think about what Alex did. He stood up for himself. When he was in Evan's shoes, you can do it too. Be kind to others, and when it's necessary, stand up for others and yourself. When you feel scared, would you just give up? Or would you choose to face your fear and stand firm? Think about what Alex did in the story. He faced his fear and broke it. You can do it too. But the story hasn't ended yet. Next episode, Alex will face the most difficult trial of all. Come back to see what the trial is for Alex. This is Story Sprout. See you in the next story. If you like today's story, don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, big heart grow from little stories.